Welcome everybody to Csw Bloodsport, the first episode of the 26th season, and we are starting off the show here with our newest manager in CSW, Hugo Saryov. Now, rumors have been found that this man has already found himself a client here on Bloodsport, and I guess he is going to be putting some clarification to those rumors. But I'm really just wondering who exactly is the man that agreed to be led by this man here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Hugo Saryov, and I am here to make men into legends. This begins tonight. This is my first client. This will be the start of something bigger than you could ever imagine. Prepare to bear witness to the truth of my words and the power of my client's abilities.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it here first. Hugo Saryov has found his first client and will be joining them for their match later on tonight. Speaking of matches, we get into our first contest of the evening, 3-team mayhem for number one contendership of the tag titles. And now here comes the first team in the match. Looks like it's Cole Quinn and Buzz, the awesome ones, former WWE superstars. This is a very recent alliance as well between these two. Let's see how their debut match as a team is going to work out for them. And here comes the next team, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like El Bestia Extremo has returned to CSW for another year, and he's brought himself a new partner. This is another team we're seeing in their debut tag team match here tonight, Los Extremos. Let's see if they can get this job done and go on to face Damage Inc. for those tag titles. And now the final team making their way to the ring, none other than Greco Division. These guys have their shared problems with Damage Inc. stemming from last year when Damage Inc. became tag champions. So this could really be their chance to win this match, become number one contenders, and then clear the table of all their past failures against Damage Inc. Bell rings and we're off in this match, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be chaos from start to end. Starting out already here, it's a bit hard to keep up. Cole Quinn hitting a nice looking suplex on Extremo Jr. And Ray Hughes over there tangling Extremo Senior in the ropes. Now it looks like Buzz is caught in the ropes here closest to our announce table. Ray Hughes hitting a big knee on Extremo Senior. And Extremo Jr. with a drop kick to Buzz, knocking him off his feet. Carl Hammett now going on the attack at Cole Quinn. Irish whip to the outside, but Buzz attacks him from behind with a poison rana. Extremo Jr. also trying to suplex Ray Hughes, but got reversed. Ladies and gentlemen, when you put three teams like this that are of almost equal measure with each other, it's going to be chaotic, it's going to be back and forth, and we're going to see a lot of incredible action from every single person in this room here tonight. Incredible wheelbarrow DDT by Buzz to Extremo Jr. Can run a position on Ray Hughes, but he turns it into a sunset flip. And now Carl Hammett with an attempted suplex to Extremo Jr., but it gets reversed. Now Cole Quinn with an Irish whip to Extremo Sr., and he goes right into the stairs. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let everybody know as well that after this tag team match, we have another #1 contendership match between Eleonora and Jacqueline Rose to see who will go to face Nicole Black for the women's hardcore title. But now as we get back into this match here, look at all the chaos that's brewing here. Cole Quinn, Bestia Extremo Sr. outside, grapple division inside the ring, taking on one of the competitors from each of the other teams here. Oh, and now every man's back in the ring, and the chaos is about to ramp up even further. We have Carl Hammett going after Bestia Sr. with a forearm smash, and Bestia Sr. just walks it off. Now Bestia Sr. getting a bit of receipt here on Carl Hammett, putting him in the corner, up on the top. Punch to the head. He goes from behind. Hurricane Rana. Amazing show of athleticism there by Bestia Sr. Oh, but it looks like the moonsault gets reversed by Carl Hammett. And now Cole Quinn on the attack here of Ray Hughes, but he gets reversed into a Northern Lights suplex. Cole Quinn is able to kick out the 4-2, and it looks like Extremo's in the corner. Nice drop toe hold reversal there by Buzz, putting Extremo down, but he runs right into Ray Hughes with a snapmare directly to the mat. Carl Hammett teeing off with some hard shots on Extremo, knocking him to the mat. Belly-to-belly suplex by Hughes. And Hughes now going in for a cover on Buzz. Cole Quinn distracted by Extremo Sr., but Buzz is still able to kick out at 2. Extremo now grabbing something, and launches powder into the face of Ray Hughes. Now attacking from behind while Hughes grabs his eyes and hits a dragon suplex. Now Extremo brings Hughes back up to his feet and hits a devastating looking combination of strikes. Hughes dodges the kick, goes off the ropes, but he gets grazed with a clothesline. Then hit with a kick to the chest and absolutely planted. Buzz reversing a kick by Extremo Jr. Attacking Hughes from behind with a poison rana. Into the cover. 1, 2, only a 2. And I've just noticed Extremo Jr. with the 2x4, and he hits Buzz in the face, and he's busted open. Ladies and gentlemen, the Los Extremos have been making their mark on this match. And Carl Hammett now picking up Extremo Sr. in a huge release belly-to-belly. And there goes Cole Quinn trying to get the elimination on Extremo Jr., but only a 2 count. Buzz hits Carl Hammett with a kick, but he runs right into Ray Hughes, who puts him on the shoulders. Oh, flapjack. Now Ray Hughes going for the cover. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. The absolute carnage of this match is just insane to witness here in person. Everybody in the ring is back up. Extremo Sr. driving. Carl Hammett back into the corner, up to the top rope. And could we get another one? Hurricane Rana from the top. Wow, this match has been pretty crazy so far. All these teams have shown a lot of great prowess, but I'm still surprised that not one person has been eliminated yet. And Cole Quinn setting up for something here. Pump handle into a driver. But not enough time to go for the pin as Extremo Sr. is on the attack. Now wrenching the arm, catching a punch, and a huge knee to the face by Extremo Sr. Cole Quinn in a pinning predicament here, 1, but Buzz is able to break it up at 1. And here goes Buzz now attacking Extremo Sr. Reverse DDT and going for a cover. 1, but it looks like Extremo Sr. is able to kick out at 1. And now Cole Quinn has fired himself up. His partner is in a corner. Irish whip to Extremo Senior in the kitchen sink. Carl Hammett now stepping in to attack Cole. It looks like Ray Hughes is caught in the true revolt position. But instead of capitalizing, he focuses on Cole Quinn. And he gets an enziguri to the face. And it looks like Extremo Jr. has found a second win, but he gets attacked by Buzz right when he stands up and pushed into the corner. Now Buzz pulling Extremo Jr. out of the corner, hitting it with a scoop slam. Now Buzz being grabbed from behind by Ray Hughes, went for a German, but it was reversed. And now back suplex by Buzz to Hughes. Extremo Senior put in the corner by Carl Hammett. Went for a clothesline but got reversed. Now it looks like Extremo has the upper hand, dragging Carl Hammett around. Up against the ropes, and what does Extremo have in mind? Irish whip, drop down. Oh, gets super kicked in the face. Now Extremo Jr. landing kicks on Cole Quinn. Right to the chest, but it gets interrupted by Ray Hughes, who hits Extremo Jr. with a snap suplex. And it looks like Buzz hits a head scissor takedown on Extremo Senior. Ray Hughes now attacking the legs of Extremo Jr. to try and immobilize his high flying. And now Cole Quinn is brought in a bag of tacks and he's dumping into the center of the ring. Uh-oh. Ray Hughes gets caught. Roll up. Could this be it? 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Now both Quinn and Hughes are back to their feet, but here comes Extremo with Cole up on the shoulders. Oh, kick to the head. Ray Hughes picking Cole Quinn back up, but he gets caught by Extremo Jr. and tossed right into the back of Cole Quinn. He went for a kick on Hughes, but it got reversed into a clothesline. Cole Quinn now Irish whip to Ray Hughes. Belly to belly gets reversed. Punches by Hughes, breaking free. Uh-oh. Up on the shoulders again. Huge flapjack by Hughes to Cole Quinn. Ray Hughes now closing in for the pin. 1, 2. And Cole Quinn's the first man eliminated. Now it looks like Hughes and Extremo Senior are locked onto each other, and Hughes dropping him down into an armbar. But Extremo rolls through and knee to the head to get out of that situation there. Extremo Jr. went for a kendo stick. Running super kick to Extremo Senior. Now it looks like Buzz on the attack of Junior, but he misses the head scissor. Then Junior got hit with a clothesline by Hughes. Irish whip to Buzz by Senior. Forearms in the corner. And out to the top. Oh, moonsault gets touched, but he comes up with a follow-up. Here we go with the double pinning predicament. 2 count, and Buzz kicks out from Extremo Senior. 1, 2. And Extremo Senior breaks up Ray Hughes' pin on Extremo Jr. Stereo attacks there by Grapple Division, and now they switch which member of Los Extremos they're attacking. Ray Hughes picking up Extremo Senior up on the shoulders. Flapjack lands again. Can he go in for the cover? Here he goes. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Now it looks like Buzz has regained his composure and hits a driver on Extremo Jr. by the ramp. Oh, Carl Hammett on the outside to Buzz, picks him up on the shoulder. Face first off the apron. Now Ray Hughes hitting a DDT on Extremo Senior in the ring into a cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Now Buzz getting Irish whipped into the turnbuckle post, and Extremo putting Carl Hammett back in the ring. Looks like Ray Hughes has armed himself with a kendo stick and smashes Extremo Jr. with it. And then Senior. And back to Junior. Dropping it down and going into a cover on Extremo Jr. 1, 2. And out at 2. Oh! Now Extremo Senior and Carl Hammett fighting on the outside. Ray Hughes went for a grapple, got reversed, and now here comes Extremo Jr. with the kicks. Right to the chest. Boom. Boom. And that final one right to the face. I also don't know how I missed this, but there's now thumbtacks poured into the ring. Oh, Extremo Jr. Olympic slam right against the thumbtacks. 1, 2. And he's eliminated. The only full team left now is Grapple Division, and Buzz gets back in the ring. Going right after Carl Hammett, but he gets reversed. Hammett now with a boom, huge belly to belly. And now Extremo Senior putting Ray Hughes in the corner, but he gets caught by Carl Hammett. But a reversal. And hitting again that huge knee to the face. But Ray Hughes stops him from capitalizing and hits a nasty DDT. And it looks like Buzz is going for a pin on Carl Hammett, but it gets broken up by Hughes. He now goes in on the attack. Another German suplex, but gets reversed. Buzz now with a reverse DDT to Hughes. Doesn't capitalize, just goes right for Extremo Sr. Irish whip reversal, put into the corner, but Carl Hammett stops Extremo from capitalizing again, but another Irish whip reversal. And Hughes throws another punch that stuns Buzz and Extremo Sr. Carl Hammett comes back into the ring and Extremo Sr.'s knee gets reversed, and he gets hit with a double axe handle by Ray Hughes into the cover. 1, 2, and so close. Buzz with a reversal on Carl Hammett, now going for Ray Hughes, but the kick gets reversed, and he gets hit with a belly-to-belly suplex. A lot of torque put into that one, and now into the cover. 1, 2, and Buzz is eliminated. Carl Hammett now also dropping down Extremo and hitting him with these hard punches. Ray Hughes picks him back up to his feet. Up on the shoulder. Can he hit it again? Boom! Flapjack. Dead center in the middle of the ring. And Hughes into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out again. Carl Hammett now, though, waiting to take his shot right after that. Turning Extremo around, but he reverses it. Clothesline by Hughes. Absolutely stopping any momentum that could have been built right there. Now it looks like Extremo's back to his feet outside the ring. Here comes Carl Hammett. Grabbing him from behind, Irish whip, but he gets reversed and sent into the announce table. And Extremo Sr. now fighting with Carl Hammett. He gets hit with a kendo stick by Hughes right in the back. And just a little bit of a beat down here, but he reverses that last strike. Gets hit with a running super kick, though. Reversing the strike by Carl Hammett. Hard clubbing shot to the back. Ray Hughes now taking apart the announce table. But Extremo gets set back into the ring. Here we go now. Attacks from both sides here by Hughes and Hammett. Hammett starts getting dragged, but Hughes is there to stop it. Hammett now from behind. Punch to the spine, and here we go. Hughes again up on the shoulders. Flapjack lands. And now Hammett picks him up off the mat. Irish whip. Went for a knee strike, but he moved out of the way. Now Hammett from behind again. Another Irish whip into the corner. Went for a splash. Extremo moved out of the way. Ray Hughes now with a huge drop kick. And Extremo Sr. is really fighting here for his position in this match, reversing that clubbing shot to the chest. But Hughes is there to lay a bit more smackdown on him. Picking him back up. Another DDT by Hughes and into a cover again. 1, 2, and that's it. Grapple Division wins and are your #1 contenders for Damage Inc. and their Bloodsport Tag Team Championships, ladies and gentlemen. Now here we go through some highlights. First, that belly to Buzz. And then right here, Ray Hughes picking up Extremo again and hitting that, bam, I think third flapjack of the match on him. And this here was the final one that was hit, but still did not get the full 3 count. Impressive the strength of Ray Hughes, though. And this is the DDT that finally ended it. Extremo Sr. just taken too much and couldn't kick out again. So this now means that next week we will see Grapple Division and Damage Inc. go head-to-head for those tag team titles on Bloodsport. That is going to be an exciting match. Can Grapple Division claim retribution, or will Damage Inc. continue their tear? The following match here is a death match for the N1C of the Women's Hardcore title. Jackie Rose and Eleonora going head-to-head. I feel like we're about to witness something truly brutal here in this one. The entrants are getting ready to come out now. Starting first, we have Eleonora, who is in fact a former hardcore champion here on Bloodsport. So this could be her chance to get that coveted two-time championship. If she can get past Jacqueline Rose here and then get past Nicole Black, when she gets that number one contendership opportunity, though I must also be fully transparent, I do have all the faith in the world in Illinois to come out on top in this one.
How I always do, sleep until the break of noon, waking just to make it through another night of shaking you. Three babies in the backseat swinging. Hey DJ, won't you play that song for me? And turn it up on the radio. I got 200 seconds and I'm ready to go. Three babies in the backseat singing. Hey DJ, won't you play that song for me? And turn it up on the radio. I got 200 seconds and I'm ready to go.
And now we're getting ready for her opponent, Jacqueline Rose, to make her way down now. And there she is, Jacqueline Rose, newcomer here to CSW and Bloodsport as well, but I don't know, she's shown a lot of heart in the tapes I've seen of her from the indies and such. So let's hope she can make that same impact here tonight against an opponent like Eleonora. Both women in the ring now as we get ready to get this match underway. Both women in their corners. The ref calls for the bell. Nice running big boot by Jacqueline to start us off here. Now some kicks to Eleonora into a back suplex. Now keeping the pressure on it. Looks like she picks her back up. Irish whip, but Eleonora with a reversal, sending her into the corner. Wrapping the leg up in the rope and a kick right to the ankle. Now Jacqueline out of the corner, but runs right into a couple hard hits by Eleonora. Reverses and gives some of her own. Jacqueline now with an Irish whip, sending Eleonora onto the apron. Reversal by Eleonora. And now climbs back into the ring. Grabbing Jacqueline and driving her against the ropes. Kick to the leg, and Jacqueline with a reversal, sending Eleonora to the floor over the ropes, calling Eleonora to her feet. Oh, huge senton to the floor onto Eleonora. Then a hard kick right to the back. Jacqueline definitely trying to keep this heat. Onto the apron she goes. And now running off, went for a clothesline. Eleonora out of the way. And Eleonora has a crossface cinched in on the floor. Will this be enough? Oh, and Jacqueline's able to roll through it. Kick to the gut. Went for a forearm, but it got dodged. Eleonora now Irish whip. Gets reversed, sent into the stairs. Jacqueline Rose now under the ring, and she has a bag of tacks in her hand. Going back into the ring. And dumping him out in the center of the mat. Eleonora now locking in for a springboard drop kick, but she misses and lands in the tacks herself. Jacqueline now taking advantage, knees to the ribs of Eleonora. A double axe handle to put her all the way back down on the mat. Irish whip, but Eleonora reverses off the rope. Eleonora went for a strike, but Jacqueline caught herself on the ropes. Went to grab again, but Eleonora kicked out of it. Snapmare into a kick on the back, going for a cover, but not even a one. Eleonora now keeping up the pressure, pushing her against the ropes, and now choking her with the top rope. Eleonora now dragging around Jacqueline against the ropes on the other side of the ring. Went for a drop kick. Jacqueline moved out of the way. Now from behind, ripcord clothesline, knocking her into a spin, and Eleonora's fired herself up, getting back to her feet. Oh, head scissor takedown on Jacqueline. Eleonora now calling her to her feet. Dragging her over to the ropes again. And here we go, clothesline to the floor. Eleonora waiting, picking her moment, and here she goes, running off the ropes. Oh! Stopped dead in her tracks on that suicide dive. Now Jacqueline back in the ring, picking Eleonora up to her feet. Uh-oh. Oh, complete shot. And going in for the cover. 1, 2, but Eleonora kicks out. Jacqueline seems quite infuriated here. Turning her around, and here we go. Up on the shoulders, knee to the face. Jacqueline taking a moment to rub that injury with a bit of insult and into the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2 again. Jacqueline probably now wondering what she's going to have to do to finally put Eleonora down over the top. Oh my God, went for a crossbody, but Eleonora moved. Here we go, kick to the gut. Her own arm wrapped around her neck and landing a cutter on the floor. Eleonora now turning her over. Uh-oh. Locking up the legs, prism trap cinched in. Can Jacqueline Rose get out of this one? And no, she taps. She taps the number one contender, Eleonora moving. The type of pedigree she has and the reason she was no hardcore champion before.
I'm calling for a close.
Exactly why I said I have complete faith in this woman. And I think she's ready and on her way to another title reign. All she has to do now is get through the cold black. Coming up next, we have Hector Flores taking on a new debut in Jason Ramirez. All right, we're getting ready for these guys to make their entrance into this match. It looks like we're starting off with Hector Flores. Man, he's been part of Bloodsport since last season and has been quite a stalwart as well. I feel like there's no other person who really give a better starting opportunity to Jason than Hector Flores. Hector also comes from a decent wrestling family in Mexico with a lot of prestige behind the name. So, like I said, a great opportunity for any opponent that starts out against him. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Hector Flores in the ring, and we just wait for his opponent, Jason Ramirez. And here we go. A man who is quite new and untested, at least here in CSW. Let's see if we can make an impact on this one here tonight. Also, a strange lack of Hugo Saria tonight after he made that promo to start the show. Here we go, ladies. Oh my God. So we found out who Hugo Saria is managing, and it's none other than the debuting Jason Ramirez. This is going to be absolutely crazy.
Welcome to my concrete halo, ugly crown, but it still stays faithful. Yeah, I'm caught from the worst of a wreckage, turn pain into gold when I'm reckless. You can hate, you can choke on your prayers. I'm the curse that you couldn't quite scare. Concrete halo over my head.
Well, now both guys are in the ring, and I guess we're going to see how this one turns out. Both men in their corners, and the ref calls for the bell. And now Ramirez starting off with a knee to the back of Hector Flores. And now dragging him toward the center of the ring. Hector's getting back to his feet. Roll up here by Ramirez. Only a 1 count. Now a stomp here by Ramirez. He's keeping up the pressure on Hector Flores, grabbing him into a power slam position. Shoulder breaker. Yikes. Here goes Jason now setting it up. Hector Flores on his knees and from behind. Oh! Elbow almost taking his head off of his shoulders into a cover. 1, 2. Wow, and that's it. Ramirez starting his CSW career off in brutal fashion. Just absolutely decimating Hector Flores. Honestly, I can't wait to see what else this kid can do, especially being managed by someone who is poised as the next Paul Heyman. Ladies and gentlemen, we enter pre-main event territory as Brody Anderson defends his hardcore title. Now the announcer will bring us in and give us the laydown of the match.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Hardcore Heavyweight Championship.
And here we go, the first man making his way down to the ring. Oh my goodness. Looks like Bloodsport has its own resident Samoan, Tuaolo. Let's see how this man fares against our hardcore champion, Brody Anderson. Gentlemen, now here comes our hardcore champion himself, none other than Brody Anderson. This man has had a dominant reign with this title so far, and let's see if he can keep it going against this opponent here tonight. And here we go, both men in the ring. Look at this title they're fighting for here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hardcore Championship. And this will be deathmatch rules. Now the final introductions from our announcer.
Introducing the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 308 pounds, Tuaolo.
Our challenger, Tuaolo, looking quite poised here.
And his opponent from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 257 pounds, the Hardcore Heavyweight Champion, Brody Anderson.
However, on the other hand, Brody Anderson looking pretty unbothered because there is a reason he's been hardcore champ this long. Brody Anderson about to hand the belt to the ref. In the referee's hands now, and he is showing both Tuaolo, this crowd in attendance, and the crowd at home what this match is really going down for, and it's that hardcore championship. Both men in their corners, the ref checking if they're ready. And we're about to get that bell rung, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Brody Anderson starting with a combination of hard shots and a double stomp to the back. Picking Tuaolo back up. Grappling up with him. Popped into the air and a gut-wrench German suplex. Oh my lord, the strength of this man. Tuaolo with the reversal and a throat punch, knocking Brody Anderson off his feet. Up he goes and face down was Brody Anderson. Elbow drop gets dodged by Brody. Irish whip reversed by Tuaolo. And now into the corner, huge splash. Dropping him face first on the mat. Brody reverses that stomp to the ankle. Oh, knee to the face of Tuaolo. Here we go now, both grappling up again, and another one, gut-wrench German suplex. Jesus, Brody Anderson just showing the power off in this one, and now going to the top. Oh! Damn, crazy looking splash by Brody Anderson into a cover one. Only a one. Now Brody Anderson surveying the scene of the crime, so to speak. Went for a stomp and Tuaolo ran out of the way. But Brody dodged that running attack and now powerbomb position. But Tuaolo with a big back body drop. Now grabbing Brody Anderson while he's on the floor and raking across the face. Now grapple from behind, Irish whip. Samoan drop. Oh my lord, into a pin. One, but only a one. Both of these men taking some hard hits early on here and still kicking out at one. Now Brody Anderson has him on the shoulders, but Tuaolo with the elbows, and he gets out of that one. Big chop across the chest and another punch. Nasty headbutt by Tuaolo. They're not going for a grapple here, but Brody Anderson breaking out of that with the elbows. Irish whip reversal by Tuaolo. Huge elbow to the head. And then a drop down elbow right to the chest of Brody. Uh-oh. And what's this now? Oh! Crushing his chest. Dropping all his weight down. But only a 2 count. Tuaolo now looks pretty pissed off and picking Brody Anderson back up. Uh-oh. He's got him up. Turns him around. Slams him down. The Iron Judgment lands clean into a cover. 1, 2, only a 2. Tuaolo closing in once again. But Brody with a jawbreaker. And now grabbing Tuaolo, hoisting him in the air and slammed against the buckles and tossed toward the center of the ring into another cover. 1, 2, but only a 2 again. Brody Anderson now walking to the corner, psyching himself up. Tuaolo gets back up to his feet. Oh, huge clothesline and a second. And a third. And Tuaolo has to sit in the corner, but he gets grabbed here by Brody Anderson, turned around, and a double axe handle gets dodged. Went for a shoulder tackle where Brody gave him the elbow and a huge spear. But Brody not going for the cover, going outside. And it looks like he's going under the ring. Uh-oh. Oh my lord, that nailed 2x4 and he's beating Tuaolo down with it. Tuaolo has to use the ropes to pick himself back up, and Brody Anderson now dumping him to the floor. And here he comes out right after him. Oh, kick to the gut. Oh no, don't tell me. Oh! Powerbomb spine first to the apron, into a cover. 1, 2, and again a 2 count. I don't know how much excitement my heart can take with all these 2 counts, man. Oh, it's almost getting too much to bear, but Brody now calling Tuaolo to his feet again. Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Spinning. Oh! Powerbomb going into a cover, right into it. 1, 2, And another kick out at 2.9. Brody with the frustration, you can see it building on his face. Picking Tuaolo back up now. Irish whip reversal. And Tuaolo now hitting him with a couple strikes. German suplex, but it gets reversed. And here comes Brody now. Ooh, suplex right on the back of the neck. Tuaolo gets picked back up to his feet again. Irish whip reversal. Pulled back, but Brody reversing that attack. Irish whip reversed again and sent into the barricade. And Tuaolo now pulled him away from the wall. Going for something here, tossing him into the announce table. Throat punch lands again, and here we go. Tuaolo tearing apart this table. I think setting up for something big here, but a huge boot by Anderson knocks him back down. What is this now? Brody pushing him, turning him around. Oh, dodged by Tuaolo and dropped him face first. That chop gets dodged, but here we go. Brody now again with that. Oh no, this is just a regular last ride. Directly to the floor. Oh my God, into a cover. 1, 2, and that's it. And now everybody's sad to say, but we come to the end of the show. Main event, Jack Taylor defends his TV title. Jack Taylor has put his own special stipulation on this as well. 15-minute limit, and countouts and DQs do change a title.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Television Championship.
The man currently about to make his entrance is named Brody Fader, who, full transparency, is an ex-convict that we found and saw some impressive skill from him, so we're giving him a shot. But would he have what it takes to dethrone our youngest ever champion in CSW, Jack Taylor? Now Brody Fader's in the ring, just getting ready for his opponent to come on down. And for everyone at home, if you don't know who this is Jack Taylor. At 16 years old, he is holding a championship in CSW. Youngest ever champion. I don't think that one is ever going to be beat. However, don't let his age fool you. He has a lot of experience and skill inside those ropes, no matter who it is he's facing. Both men now in the ring, and we get ready for this. This is the title on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Bloodsport Television Championship. Now both men are in their corners and we get into the final introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Great Falls, Montana, weighing in at 250 pounds, Brody Vader! And his opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 251 pounds, the television champion,
Jack Taylor seemingly giving up a bit of size, but he does also have a speed and ring IQ advantage, I would say. Now here comes the ref with the title, showing it first to Brody, and then to everybody in the crowd here and at home. Timer up on screen. As I said, 15-minute time limit. DQs and countouts will have a title changing hands. Bell rings and both men are closing the distance. Brody Vader landing some shots here. Now going for a suplex. Oh, nice impact. Now going up for a knee and he lands it clean to the chest of Jack Taylor. Adding a bit of insult there by taunting to the crowd. But Jack Taylor not going to lie down for that Manhattan drop. Then right into a clothesline. Taylor now with a punch turning Vader around. Another one turning him back around the face. Went for a leg lock, but Vader moved out of the way and some chops here to Taylor. Taylor blocking that incoming shot, a kick to the gut, and a second one knocks him down. And now rolling him up, La Magistral Cradle, one. Only a 1 count. Taylor going for a springboard, but Vader just walked away Samoa Joe style. Now Taylor's back up to his feet, eats a punch and an arm wrench. But he reverses with a kick to the stomach, grabbing him by the head, but Vader got out of that one with a punch. And now a combination by Vader again with a clothesline at the end of it. Picking Taylor back up now. Irish whip off the ropes. Drop toe hold, but Taylor stops himself and punches Vader in the head. Irish whip to Vader, sending him to the floor. Jack Taylor now got hold of the leg, runs around him, and drops the whole body weight on his knee. And now a discus punch by Jack Taylor. Turning Brody Vader over onto his stomach, but a reversal by Vader, dropping Taylor to the floor. Here we go now, Vader dragging Jack Taylor back to the ring, tossing him in. Vader back in the ring himself, huge uppercut, knocking Taylor down again. Elbow drop right to the chest. Vader seems to be taking good control here, this one. Elbow to the head, punch. And now back suplex, but it's reversed. Taylor shifted his body weight, turning it into a cross body. And now a neck snap, but Brody Vader moved out of the way. Uh-oh. Here goes Taylor now off the ropes, and he finally lands that springboard elbow. And now it looks like Jack Taylor's climbing to the top. Huge stomp to the ribs of Vader into a cover. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. This is what I meant, Jack Taylor. This kid has a lot of heart. He can take a beating. Just keep going through it until he gets a spot open where he can land a bit of offense of his own. But now Vader has the upper hand again, putting Taylor in the corner with an uppercut. And now choking him with the foot. The ref's not getting in there to stop this, though. Vader now picking up Jack Taylor. Went for a kick to the gut. Taylor with a reversal. Uh-oh. And here goes Jack Taylor. Last rod lands clean to Vader. 1, 2, and that's it. Jack Taylor is still TV champion. Another impressive display by Jack Taylor. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to break this streak. Well, ladies and gentlemen, all of us at CSW wish you a great night and a great rest of your week. Please stay tuned for any further episodes of CSW programming. Hold on a moment, I'm getting word something's going on in the backstage. Oh my God! Brody Anderson slammed into a shopping cart, spine first, by one of our new signees, Bradley Rose. I had heard Bradley Rose came up to him in the locker room and seemingly had a problem. Oh my God. But he's just mercilessly slamming him against the pavement here in the parking lot. We need to get security back here right now. One of these guys is going to get seriously hurt if this keeps going on like this. It looks like Brody Anderson was able to break out of that situation there. But Bradley Rose was putting the hands back to him into a powerbomb position. Now, oh my God! Spine first against the pavement again. Now it looks like he's dragging him around the parking lot. Uh-oh. What does he have in mind here now? Taking him over by where the cars are at. Oh, reversal by Brody into a jawbreaker. Oh, double underhook power bomb by Brody Anderson. Now firing himself up, and here we go. Kicks and punches by Brody, knocking Bradley Rose down, but Bradley getting back to his feet and hitting him like a brick wall, picking him back up. And here we go, claw to the head into a slam. Dear Christ. Where is security? Why have they not done anything yet? Brody tossed next to this car. And now just gripping the head and raking him across the face while Brody gets out of it. Powerbomb position. And here he goes. Hits that last ride on Bradley Rose. Picks him back up and tosses him against the car. Punches here by Brody Anderson and a stomp to the back. Looks like Brody has finally got the upper hand in this one. Uh-oh. Oh, face first into that car window. Now a couple stomps by Brody, but Bradley gets back to his feet and tosses him away into one of the empty parking spaces. Bradley picks him back up now. Uh-oh. By the throat.